We were staying at Emma's, and her cat Jack was looking after us.
Okay, this is great.
Bridge Saturday
I'm documenting everything. Thanks for the pump, Ruby.
Of course.
Are we going down that hill? Oh, yeah. We had worked our way down through the old port and onto the riverfront trail. My borrowed bike's pedal came off, so we parked it and Di rented a Bixie. It was more comfortable than my Trek, so I was back on my own bike most of the time. Neither of us could ride Jane's because it's a fixie.
Like where we crossed the canal on that little bridge, that was the mouth of the canal, kind of like
Oh yeah,
where it meets the town line.
alright.
Like that, where that boat was, and Habitat, kind of like.
Does
where
it actually divide the island and create another island?
Yeah, it creates this island that we're on,
Yeah.
which is like the southwest, like
And it's
Point
Verdun.
St. Charles and Verdun.
So,
But it even has another canal running through it. Like there's two islands, kind of.
Oh.
But yeah.
Did you want to change back?
I'm good for now.
How is that bike?
It's
She doesn't like it as much as this one.
well, you know, I used all 6 gears. On
Yeah,
that one.
well you can
Yeah.
if you want.
It makes sense that those are pretty clunky.
I mean, going from third to second is dramatic. I like third, but then when I want to gear down, I would just like to gear down a little bit, but it goes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
225.
It makes my legs spin.
Yeah. Sometimes this
But I'm
shifter's
okay.
not great.
We can trade after a while.
Okay, we're gonna go up on this bridge.
Are we going on to that one, or is there
There's
a bike bridge
There's a bike path on there.
on there?
I think so.
So it's
No, but it's separate from the traffic.
and the bike.
Anyway, we're wasting rental time. Let's keep rolling.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go ahead of you?
Yeah, I do.
We rode across on the Estacade, a 2-kilometer long bike and walking bridge spanning the St. Lawrence River. Then we biked down a long country road which actually sits on a narrow dike or jetty until we found a lovely resting spot. Jane's place is the Blue Dot, just northwest of the M in Montreal. And we stopped for beer and Scrabble at this bar on the way back. We found a new coffee spot in the sun. And for our lunch, Jane helped us choose Mamie, where we enjoyed a charcuterie board. Walking by someone's yard sculpture memorial to the students' striped pots and pan days of the Red Square movement, we rented a Bixie and rode down to the Casa del Popolo for a fine show by the band Tempolotov. Next day I got up very early. I cycled down Saint Denis and then took Montreal to the mountain. I was determined to ride to the top and see the city from the cross. First viewpoint, but no cross here. I was beginning to wish for a map. I'm walking around trying to find the top of this mountain and the glorious cross. I talked to someone who said, I don't know, but try to find a way up. So I've been walking up a path. I can't find the cross at the top of this infernal mountain. I think it collapsed into this pile of rubble. I don't know. I'm lost. Thought I was getting close. Well, this must be the cross. Honestly, I can't see any land around here that's higher than I am now. So I'll just I'm among the treetops. So where the heck is that? What is this? Oh my God. I think I found it. Hallelujah. It's really hidden in the trees up here. Much later we had lunch with nephew Ansel. That afternoon biked down Saint Denis, taking in the Comic Arts Festival, and enjoyed happy hour at the Torches Bar. Especially the planting of the flower boxes. Finally, our visit to the annual Montreal Anarchist Book Fair. So happy to see AK Press friend Lorna and co-worker. We relaxed with books and snacks.